that begins must end. The reign of the old shogunate is over.
Hey YouTube, Legend of Zama here, coming with another Shogun 2 commentary battle. Just going to quickly pause here so I can show you the armies of my opponent and myself, and explain how far ahead this battle actually is. This battle was fought the day I recorded it, and I fought against a very, very, very skilled opponent. I cannot pronounce his name. It's kind of a Chinese name. It's Xiaoi power. So I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that. I have told him that I'm putting up this video. I made sure to ask him because I try to do that when I play against a really good opponent that has some dignity that they might want to maintain. So yeah, this is a very recent battle, and the other battle that I will be posting is a lot before this, the post video. It's a bit of an older battle. It's a 2 vs 2, so check that one out. I'm not sure which one I'll put up first. I think I'll probably put up the 2v2 first, and this one later. So yeah, if you've already watched that one, then you know that this is the next one to come. So I will give you the army. Oh, by the way, I've changed my flag a bit. I've changed my mon and my coloring. So let's give you a little bit of a close-up view. I've got a bit of an electric green with a purple. So hope you like that. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of, I really like it actually. I really enjoy the coloring. Hope you like it. I've also adjusted Link a little bit. I've given him some Urusegi Kenshin armor. It's his helmet. It's a very distinctive helmet. With a face mask that's a bit new. And changed the color of my horse and that sort of stuff. So, oh, I also named my avatar's bodyguard the Watermelon Brigade because of their things on their backs, you know, kind of like giant watermelons. Anyway, let's give you what my army is here. I've got a Bow Warrior Monk and a Daikyu Samurai, a level 8 Daikyu Samurai, and a level 9 Bow Warrior Monk at 200 range, I believe. Yeah, let's press play because I cannot. Yeah, it's 200 range. And this one is not 200 range, but it's still. I've added extra ammunition to these guys because they have less ammunition than the Bow Warrior Monks do. And they have more men, so they can do a lot of damage if unchecked. So I've got 2 Great Guard over here as well, and I've got 3 Yari Ashigaru, no vets in there. 2 Katana Samurai, no vets in there. 4 Lone Sword Ashigaru, let's see, a level 8, a level 9, and another level 9. Those are not all level 9s. One is a 6, one is a 7, one is an 8, and one is a 9. So these cards are a little bit misleading. I'm not sure why they're 9-star and stuff. Anyway, I've brought my heavy gunners here. I give them a sort of pinkish purple kind of armor. Named them Matchlock Hero because that's basically what they are. If Hannibal Bonaparte is watching, sorry I stole that from you, but I liked it so much I called them that. So then I got my 2 Great Guard over here that I said before. Of course, Link right up in the front, and a special unit I brought along. Link's Looters, my Waku Raiders. Only 2 chevrons. I don't bring them much, but I figured it might be a nice idea to bring him along, because I figured on this hill he'll probably rush for the hill. and I'll rush for the other hill. Now I'm just going to pause this and go to his army, but first I'm going to explain a few things. My opponent, when I got into the lobby, this was a match-made battle, totally random. What I did is I went in here and we exchanged pleasantries like hi, and he was a very, very polite opponent, and I was really happy to see that. I also went and looked up his player profile, and I saw that he is ranked 128th on the 1v1 leaderboard, so that's pretty good. He's got 300 wins and about 98 losses, so that's pretty impressive. And as you can see, he does not spam lone swords, and you will see also. Now, I'm not going to give away what this battle does, but after the battle, we both agreed that manners were very lacking in the Shogun 2 community. And I really like this player. I really enjoyed the integrity of this player. I befriended him on Steam, so that I don't do that very often unless it's somebody that I really like and think they have a very good game ethic. For somebody to be ranked 128th and to have a record like that and not to really spam lone swords and that sort of stuff. Maybe he has, maybe he hasn't, I don't know. But in this game he does not, so I really admire that because most top people will have spammed lone swords a lot, and that's how they get their ranking. So we'll just play it so you can see his cards. Let's see, he's got 3 bow warrior monks, all 200 range. Shoot, I cannot, I'll have to put it in slow-mo. They're all 200 range. They're pretty much the highest on reload accuracy. I'm sure they both have bow damage. So he's got 3 9 chevron bow warrior monks, all 200 range, so that's very deadly already. He's got a matchlock Ashigaru, a non-vet. He's got a matchlock warrior monk, 7 chevrons with rapid volley. Sorry. I just said valley. Oh boy. Pardon me, YouTube. That was kind of sad. In fact, both his matchlock warrior monks have rapid volley, so that's a pretty deadly, deadly component. I believe he's maxed out accuracy, reload skill, and then done rapid volley. I'm not sure what else he might have done. Probably damage, missile damage, and other such stuff. So I'm just going to fast forward a little bit because you can't really see his army at this point, and I'll have to pause it. So he's got also a bow cav over here, 5 chevrons. Let's see. Appears he's using a retainer called Paths Seldom Trod, which basically does it increases their fatigue resistance and able to go through water and such, so that makes them very fast. He's got I think 3 lone sword Ashigaru, all 9 chevrons, and then he's got 2 katana samurai that are also 9. Oh no, that's an 8 chevron. An 8 chevron and another 8 chevron. So he's got some pretty powerful units there. And let's see here. He's got a Naginata samurai, a Yari Ashigaru, another Yari Ashigaru, and his general's bodyguard. I think that's his entire army. So I'm gonna start sending this Wiku Raiders up behind. And at the beginning of this battle, I was very afraid that these bow cav might spot me because they ran about to here, and I was trying to get my Wiku Raiders out of the way. So that really started to become a bit of a problem. So we're already engaging in the archer fight. My Daikyu Samurai are getting absolutely slaughtered. So I'm trying to get a meat shield up in front so that to help, but it's already too late for my Daikyu Samurai. They got absolutely annihilated by these 200 range bow warrior monks. They are quite vicious. Now, I talked with my opponent after this. He felt he didn't play very good, so I'm going to point out his good points and his bad points as best to my ability. So I've used whistling arrows and fire arrows on these guys already. And at this point, he made one mistake right at the beginning. He was firing at my meat shield. But being the good player that he does, he quickly targets my Bull Warrior Monks. Being as they're getting pretty well hammered. So I'm going to pull back one of my Yoriashi Guard and stick it right in between to give increased protection to my Bull Warrior Monks, which are also 200 range and have slightly better stats than my opponent, except that he had the same idea I did. He put his general into stand and fight right away, and I have my general into stand and fight, which will help with their reload skill and accuracy. So he's already decimated my my bows. Here's some fireworks for you there. So he actually ends up, look at that. Oh, that's a lot of arrows. That guy didn't have it. Prayer. Anyway, so as I'm doing this, I'm trying to sneak up my Waiku Raiders. Sneaking, trying to get up out of his general. I'm going to slow this down because it happens rather fast. In fact, I'm going to pause because it's going to happen too fast. So right away, he has spotted my Waiku Raiders already. They're very close already, and they're charging now. Or they're starting to charge. And they're actually going to play... The idea with this was to distract my opponent and keep his attention from my advancing infantry, because my lone swords will get absolutely slaughtered by his matchlock units, especially because I'm going to be forced to go uphill. That's where I made a big mistake. I made the mistake of going after this hill instead of this hill, hoping that he wouldn't have very powerful bows, and he really nailed me with the bow department. Having 3 200 range Bull Warrior Monks is rare at best, but my opponent is very good and has played many battles, so I shouldn't have been surprised by that. I should have changed my army composition, but I have captured this morale shrine, so it will help with my morale. So I'm going to send my Yari Ashigaru in front as a meat shield, and with my swords to come up behind. So he's already charging after me here, and I've spotted the fact that he spotted me, so I'm going to try and get into his general, and in fact I fail, just barely. My units have actually better attack than these, I think I have better attack than these Yari Ashigaru. Let's see. I think so, but that doesn't make any sense. They must not be 9 chevrons. Either way, they do end up losing, but they do have one advantage that doing this has. I'm going to charge with my Great Guard, and he's going to hammer me with his matchlock fire and